on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. We're in Warframe. We're going to use Ahlström and, of course, the Prisma dual cleavers on this Spy 2.0 mission and my Tiburon, which I'm almost finished ranking there. One extra time for 5 forma build. Main reason we're running this is because of this is the gift of Lotus. I don't know if you saw that, but there was a 24-hour alert going on where you're getting 10 rare fusion cores. So let's just go ahead and run it based off of course, the last 2 setups that I just did with my Ahlström setup and my Prisma setup. Tried to address a couple questions some people had. So if you watched my Prisma setup, you would know that I purposely used the status build on it. And the main reason for using the status build was because my regular dual cleavers has a crit build. So this allows me to have 2 builds set up that I can quickly swap in a weapon and go however I please. You could clearly do that here as well if you wanted to do a critical, but I didn't feel like I needed to because I wanted to do something different. So that's just some FYI for people that were asking or wondering why I didn't do that, even though I did say it in my video. I think if you know me by now, you know that I'm a fan of trying to make one complete overall build the majority of the times. Sometimes there's 2 builds, but for the most part we try to do a nice overall setup that I can quickly use in any situation, because I'm more the type of person that just likes to go in, say, okay, I want to run, you know, Ahlström today. I want to run this, and this weapons. Take them and go. I don't really care if I've got an A, B, or C. Am I going against this faction or going against that faction? Because that's all relative to me. If I've got a nice overall setup, then I'm going to utilize my skill and what's on my build to get through. So that's just me, but you guys, I think the majority of people out there realize that's how I play. I never really built for a specific faction. I just build with elements that I like and mods that I like to utilize, you know, whether I'm in a mood for a damage heavy or where I'm in a mood for an element heavy or critical. Just me. There's nothing wrong with however you set it up. If you want to have ABC builds, feel free. So let's see what else. Yes, I was asked about the fact that I used the Blind Rage and the Fleeting Expertise on my Ahlström, and couldn't I have just used Transient Fortitude and Intensify instead of those 2 and come out with the same type of thing, a positive? And yes, you can. I mean, you can use various different amounts of cards to get the same type of result. There's always multiple ways to put something together. Now, that being said, just because I do a setup now and I'm happy with the way it is, it doesn't mean that things don't change over time. I think that is prevalent for everybody. That you could build something now and you want to change it up down the road, and you know, there's different ways to do that, and down the road I may turn around and swap in, you know, a Transient Fortitude and change something else. You know, anything's possible. Those types of things happen as you play something more and more and more. You tend to change things around. For instance, my Loki Prime, how many times have I changed it over and over and over? I try to keep up to date with those, but and I got some others that I want to pull out here and give you some updated setups that I've been running as well. And you know, we're not going to talk about Frost Prime or Frost at this point. We're going to wait for that rework to come out, and then we'll do an update in there to see how much changes off of my current setup. I think it would be useless for me to give you a setup now and then fully change everything, you know, let's say 2 weeks from now or whatever, when he comes out on the rework. So let's see what else. I know I have been very, very busy with work. I'm working 10-hour days generally, maybe a little more. here and there. And I'm happy that I've been very, very busy at work. So nothing wrong with that. And I know that's led to me being delayed in returning people's comments on the channel. Maybe by a day, maybe by 2 days. I am trying to get back to everybody's comments as they come through. But in the meantime, a couple of the guys in the clan, and of course, you know, you guys that are always here on my channel have been great at responding to other people's questions and comments and stuff as well. And so that doesn't go unnoticed. I appreciate the assistance in the interactions, because I believe that to be one of the most important things, is interacting and being able to assist others with their questions and such about, you know, what's going on with the game and all that good stuff. So, as always, for you guys that always step up for that, thank you. I know, I'll catch some flack because I just turned it one way instead of flipping it this way and that way. I'm old, guys. I'm old. I turned my little mini games in one direction. That's just how I do it. I was asked about the whole new Parkour 2.0 stuff that was on Steve's Twitter, and I did see the videos, and I thought that was pretty cool. You know, only time will tell, obviously, once it's released, what it is like and how it plays out for everybody. I'm sure there's good and bad points to it, so no speculation. I'm not going to make a direct video on it. I'm not going to take his video footage in any way. You know, whatever he showed. I don't do that type of stuff. We play the wait and see what the official stuff is, so that way a little more. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty excited about what I saw on his Twitter. But then again, I still have the issue with. I've been doing this for what, 2.5 years, and there is some stuff that have changed over time that I still do as the old way. I mean, I don't generally copter around much, if you will. I never really could. Never really got the concept. On occasion, I can get one in or two in, whatever, but generally I still just run around the map like I do now. I'm old. So maybe the parkour will actually help me, because there'll be some adjustments to that, and I won't have to worry about that type of stuff. Oh, I hate this room. But yes, as a I hear them behind me there. It is possible to do spy missions with other than just Loki, just as an FYI. I know he's the easy way to do things. Whoops. Ah, crap. Hello. That was a good save. Just barely hugged that wall there before I fell on the ground, so that was a good save. Oh! Almost again. I'm pretty excited about, you know, the big update 17 when that gets out here. I still need my Vectis Prime stock. I have no Tower 3 mobile defenses, and of course I've barely had any time. Generally, and we all knew that this was going to happen. You know, I'm coming home from work. I have been so freaking tired. I've made time, obviously, to be able to get at least one video in here, maybe two. Trying to keep setups pretty casual, so it's a little bit quicker for me to get a setup out. I mean, it's not like you guys haven't seen me play whatever weapon or frame it is. Generally, I tend to play the weapon or frame a few missions or so, you know, before I actually release a setup, just so you can see how I'm playing it and how it works. And so that's why we kind of keep the setup videos a little more casual these days, so we can get right in, and you can see the mods, and if you want to take the couple minutes to listen to what I have to say as to why I've actually set it up that way, then you can understand why I've done it. But you know, and I know I got my haters out there, so they'll always be there. Whatever. Don't bother me any. Haters are gonna hate on things that are good. It happens all the time. So let's get the hell out of here. Anyway, comments, questions below. Wait for the next big update. I got a ton of other stuff I've been trying to do. Thanks for watching as always. There it is, my 10 fusion cores. I'll catch you guys next time.